Hello everyone. Welcome to September 23rd video today. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to do a lab demo for you all so that you guys can write some data down and some procedures down. And what we're looking at today is physical characteristics of certain materials. Okay. What we're going to use today is some salt and some sugar. Got some sugar over here. Okay. And the first thing, what I did in step one is I filled a beaker up to 50 milliliters of water. Okay. 50 milliliters of water. And then I weighed out about 1 gram of salt. Okay. Got about 1 gram of salt. I put it in a weigh boat. All right. So I got my weigh boat here. I'm going to combine the two. Okay. And now I'm going to stir to see what my results are. Okay. I'm going to stir. So as you can see, I have a solid, and the solid is the salt, and I'm stirring it into the water. Okay. So I'm stirring, and it takes a second. Get everything. But as you can see, all the solid disappeared. Now it's kind of like cloudy. Oh, now it's kind of cloudy. And there's nothing on the bottom. It's just very cloudy. Okay. So that's what happens when you have salt in water. Okay, so that's step part one. So that's solubility of salt. Next, I'm going to do the solubility of sugar. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit of sugar. 1 gram of sugar. Going to weigh it out. And once again, I have 50 milliliters of water. Okay, clear water. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to stir it again. Okay. For this one, you can see the water is pretty clear actually. You can see the water's clear. However, if you look on the bottom, you can see some crystals that still sit. I cannot stir those in. So the solubility of salt is very great. It can stir exactly into the water, where the solubility of sugar is the opposite. It stirs in, it's very clear, but it sits on the bottom. Okay. Okay, for the next experiment, what we're actually going to be using is known as a hot plate. All right. So this is what my hot plate looks like. Okay. What I have on top is my salt and my sugar. Actually, that's my salt, that's my sugar. And I have the hot plate turned up so that the heat, and we're going to see which one melts first. And we're going to analyze why. Okay. So if we look on top, let's see if I can get a good angle here. You can see nothing's happened so far. All right. So nothing's happened. And what we're going to do, we're going to observe until we see a change. Okay, I just turned on the hot plate, so it might take a minute or two. What's your prediction? What do you think is going to either melt first or maybe start to burn a little bit? Okay, so we're just going to keep watching. Do you notice any changes yet? Ooh, do you see anything happening to the sugar on the left? It's actually starting to turn clear and melting. Okay, I'm going to take it off before anything burns. Okay, I'm going to turn off the heat, turn off the hot plate, unplug it. Okay, now I'm going to angle this the best I can. Okay, hopefully you are able to see, there's that burnt through a little bit. You can see it right there. It's starting to get a little brown, a little liquidy. Where the salt turned a little darker, but it's just still salt. It's still all dry. Okay. So the sugar actually has a lower melting point than the salt. What I would have had to do is create salt's melting point is like 1,174 degrees Fahrenheit. There is no way I'm getting that high. But the sugar has a pretty low melting point. I was able to reach that. As you could see, started to melt a little bit. Okay, so that's two characteristics we did today. All right, one was the melting point, and the other was solubility. Okay, and then what I did was on the classwork tab, I provided a link where you can type out your observations, and if you would type out the procedure I did, and then submit it. Okay. If you guys have any questions, I hope this video helped out a little bit. Like I said, procedure, what steps did I do? And number two, what results did I get? Okay. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. You guys are doing some great work right now, and I really appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.